guys, welcome back to Betches at Brunch. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Ashley.
And this week we decided to check out the quirkier, weirder side of LA. We went to the California Institute of the Abnormal Arts, the Magic Castle, and the Time Travel Mart in Echo Park. I wish I could go back
In time.
and you can if you go there. Ooh.
So I'm a member at the Magic Castle, and I took Jessica and a few other friends there the other night.
Basically, the Magic Castle is a members-only castle in Hollywood that you can go to watch magic shows and have a couple drinks and see a ghost playing the piano. Once we got past the coat check, there's like a bookshelf, a magical bookshelf.
There's no doors, just a bookshelf.
Yeah, so when you enter, it looks like a library, and there's no doors. But then there's this bookshelf, and the magic words are Open Sesame.
The bookshelf opens,
And you enter the Magic Castle that way.
there's no photos or videos or any sort of phone whatsoever. The first thing that we did when we got into the Magic Castle was go to Irma, the ghost who plays a piano.
She's a very talented piano player.
Sometimes.
I requested Love Yourself by Justin Bieber, and Irma played Baby by Justin Bieber, which was not what I requested, but she's a believer.
Yeah.
She still played a Bieber
into
song.
So after Irma, we went and saw a magic show in the close-up theater, and you have to wait in line at the Magic Castle because it gets really busy to see any of the magic shows. And while we were waiting, I said I would wait in line since I'm a member there and I've been there before. And Jessica and our other friends went to go sit down at a couch area and watch a magician do magic tricks.
Card trick. Ashley kindly offered to hold our spots in line, and we sat and watched Harold do this trick. And as he's doing the trick, we're getting super into it, and then the guy who was in charge of the line Ashley was waiting in was yelling at us all to get in line in the middle of this man's trick. So we had to get in line and cut off his trick, so we didn't even get to see like how it would end, and he got really mad at us.
Harold was very upset.
We all felt really bad and disrespectful. This man was yelling at us and this man was yelling at us, so we were like, well, we don't know which to listen to, and we ended up having to go in line, otherwise we would have lost our spot. But the show we got into was pretty cool.
Very cool. It was in the close-up gallery, which is a very tiny, intimate setting, and you're right there with the magician, like you could see everything that he's doing. I got chosen to be the magician's assistant, which was pretty awesome.
She was a very good magician's assistant. Because you're in the up-close gallery, I feel like the tricks have to be more creative because we can see everything he's doing. We're super close. There was even one point where he had Ashley and the other assistant like hold his sleeves to show that he wasn't sliding things in his sleeves. He pulled a card out of a Tic Tac box that Ashley was holding.
I had the Tic Tac box in my hand. There was no way he could touch it, but yet he got a card inside of it.
It was really crazy, and it was just weirder because we were so close to him, so you'd think that
we would be able to see like what he was doing, what he was up to, but he was so good.
He was a really good magician. It was really fun.
If you ever get invited, definitely say yes and go.
Say yes to magic.
Cheers to the castle.
We also went to the California Institute of Abnormal Arts. It's basically a venue / museum that has a lot of oddball artifacts.
Very weird.
I would compare them kind of to like Ripley's Believe It or Not. According to Yelp, they're open 7 days a week. So we showed up one night.
True.
It's not true. We showed up one night and I was telling Ashley, like, this place looks closed. I don't think it's open. She's like, no, it's open. Like, it says on Yelp that they're open. So we get there, the open sign is not turned on. Like, everything is kind of shut. Ashley calls, no one answers, and then she rang the doorbell. Then someone came out, and it was the owner of this place. And he started telling us, like, the history of the museum, the artifacts.
And his personal history and the stories that go along with his venue. He also told us to come back the next night because they were actually open.
And there was supposed to be a show the next night. So he had already basically told us everything about the museum that we needed to know. And I was really intrigued. I was like, yeah, I really want to come back tomorrow and see all the stuff that he's talking about.
He also said he had an alligator, which was not true.
He kept talking about an alligator, yeah.
It was like, okay, we're going to see the alligator. It wasn't there.
Liar. We came back the next night and we saw him and we're like, hey, we're the girls who were here last night. And he looked at us like, huh? Oh, okay. Like he did not remember us at all. And I was like, I feel like you should remember 2 girls that showed up at your venue when you were closed the night before. I was literally wearing the same outfit. because we just went home after, and I was like, whatever,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste this outfit.
And then he was like, why don't you go inside? I'll give you a tour later,
And then he told us all the same stories he had told us the night before.
while giving us a tour through the museum part of the venue.
So basically, he says he grew up in Chinatown in San Francisco. So the theme of this museum is Chinatown, ancient Chinese secret. That's what he said.
Ancient Chinese
The
secret.
theme is ancient Chinese secret. He has 3 bodies on display in this museum. One's name is Fa Choi, and it's this man, I guess, who like worked in the opium dens
In
San
the
Francisco.
underground tunnels of San Francisco. Then there was Madame Wong, who was a jewel thief.
The third one was a clown. It was literally a body, and he had clown makeup on, and his name was Achille Chateau.
Achille Chatouillet.
Achille Chateau. I don't know.
Something like that.
According to him, it translates to
French.
French tickler. But basically, he's a clown. He was on display with clown makeup and his clown outfit.
If you're into Halloween or horror stories, this is definitely a place for you to check
Weird.
out.
We spent about like a good hour and a half there.
Yeah.
Like Ashley said, if you're into Halloween or creepy weird things, you should definitely check out the California Institute of Abnormal Arts. It'll be right up your alley. The last stop we made on our quirky, weird LA tour was the Time Travel Mart in Echo Park. Basically what it is a convenience store for the modern time traveler. It's really cute, it's super quirky. They have products from the past and products from the future. They had a Victorian iPod, which I thought was really cute and clever.
It was really funny.
It was basically a wind-up music box.
Yeah.
So it's a Victorian iPod.
There was a space-time continuum repair kit, but it was just duct tape.
There were mammoth chunks, like canned mammoth chunks,
Yeah.
which I don't know what was actually in there because it was really heavy and it sounded disgusting. The label on the thing looked really gross. Like walking into that store, I was like, oh, this would be so cool if it was real. Like if we could actually time travel and this stuff
It was
really
so awesome.
existed.
It was
They
actually
had,
so fun though inside.
but if you're ever in Echo Park, you should definitely check out the Time Travel Mart.
100%.
It was super cute. You could get lost in it. It was really quirky and fun, and it made me wish that time travel was real because
I wish one day.
someday. So if you're ever in the mood for something weird or quirky or different in LA, you should definitely check out these places.
If you ever get invited to the Magic Castle, definitely say yes.
If you feel like looking at dead clowns,
Or being weirded out,
check out
definitely.
the California Institute of Abnormal Arts. And if you're in the mood for a little time travel, you should definitely check out the Time Travel Mart in Echo Park. Thanks for joining us for brunch this week. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.